And, of course, our Bob Oliver, Heating and Air Conditioning Radio Studios. Bob Oliver, Heating and Cooling, they aren't happy until you're comfortable. I don't know if he's comfortable up there, but he's at the Des Moines Imports Game of the Week. And nobody's comfortable on either sideline with this score, Mike Ferlazzo.
I'll tell you what, it's starting to go fast and furious now, Mike. We've got 2 minutes to go until halftime. ADM has just scored again, and it's now 7th-ranked ADM 14 and 9th-ranked Ballard 7. When last we left you was 8-0 ADM. So let's get you caught up. Ballard comes back and scores their first touchdown. Tanner Hyatt taking the ball around the left side, 17 yards for the score at 3:14 of the second. That was after Casey Robson kicked off the third Gavin Glenn pass of the first half. That gives Ballard now 7 interceptions on the season, guys. Taylor Jennings added the extra point to cut it to 8-7. Again, 3:14 to go in the second. But back comes ADM, this explosive spread attack. Gavin Glenn leading a 4-play, 70-yard drive. He threw a little middle screen on a 3rd and 1 to Josh Sampson, who did the rest as he worked his way through that Ballard defense. 46 yards for the score. Glenn 2 for 3 for 61 yards in that drive. But then Joshua Sampson had his extra point blocked. So that's where we stand here. All of a sudden, it's going fast and furious between these two rivals. ADM 14, Ballard 7, 2 minutes to go until half. And with this Toyota Des Moines Sideline Report for Friday Night Live, I'm Mike Ferlazzo.
Thank you, Michael. That's our Des Moines Imports Game of the Week. Let's go to our Shields Game of the Week. It's out in Waukee where the Southeast Polk Rams and the Waukee Warriors are doing battle. Larry Kotler, Jeff Kahn, our Shields Game of the Week. Give us a breakdown on what's happening out there, Larry.
Okay, well, Southeast Polk is rolling 21-0. All of a sudden, Waukee ignited a 12-play, 80-yard drive, culminating on a 13-yard touchdown pass by Johnny Gettings to Bryant Legier. Most of the yardage in that drive on the ground, off the talented feet of Nate Lukes and Aaron Brewer. Then there was a 15-yard pass interference penalty, and then the touchdown pass. Earlier, Southeast Polk scored on a 92-yard punt return by Brock Daniels, a blocked punt, which was recovered in the end zone by Matt Nip, and a 14-yard run by Sargent, who, by the way, has 6 carries for 90 yards in this football game. But right now, with 3:09 to play in the first half, it's Southeast Polk 21 and Waukee 7. With this Toyota Des Moines Sideline Report for Friday Night Live, I'm Larry Kotler.
Thank you very much, Larry Kotler. Hey, Benny, do you have Happy Birthday anywhere there in the mix so we could fire it up? Or maybe Maggie could sing Happy Birthday to our... No, that's not birthday music, you clown. Randy McCoy, he's the birthday boy, and he's at Rolling Story at Bondurant Farrar, and I think you lost him. You there, birthday boy?
Oh, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, it's just nothing at halftime out here in Bondurant. Neither team able to get anything going, really. Rolling Story with horrible field position to start as Jordan Snelson for the Blue Jays have put 2 punts inside the 10-yard line to give them starting position. They're led, though. Rolling Story's led by Britton Thompson's 45 yards on 8 carries, while the Blue Jays, Alex Osborne with 8 carries for 51 yards at halftime. And Blue Jay Field in Bondurant, it is all 0 with your Toyota Des Moines Sideline Report. This is Randy McCoy.
Hey, happy birthday, by the way. Why don't you go in there in halftime and tell them, that you are a Blue Jay, it's your birthday, and that's all you want for a present.
All right, Mikey.
All right, Randy McCoy with the call for us. Let's go, Scott Jackson. Ames Little Cyclones at Ottumwa Bulldogs. Let's go down south and get an update from Scotty. What do you got?
All right, guys, it's still 7-0 here. Ottumwa and Ames battling right now in a stalemate of the second quarter. And the big story so far in this game has been the versatility of the Ottumwa Bulldog quarterback Ben Kramer, who's gone for almost 100 total yards of offense, passing, rushing, and he caught a 26-yard pass on Ottumwa's scoring effort that led to a Quinn Vesely run. Meanwhile, Ames has been stifled back to the 5-yard line as the Little Cyclones can't get anything going against the Bulldog defense. Ames got as close as the 1-yard line in the second quarter to scoring, but got stopped on 4 downs. So still 7-0 here in Ottumwa. We have 7 minutes to go in the first half. Friday Night Live, I'm Scott Jackson reporting.
Thank you, Scott Jackson. Down there in Schaefer Stadium with no easy place to win there. Tony Senni, a very legendary pit, if you will, for
that's
opposing,
what they call it.
Yeah, for opposing teams to go down. The Ottumwa Bulldog fans right on top of you. A tough place to travel and come away with a victory.
I've been down there quite a few times covering Indianola and CIML. You know what they do, though? They feed you well before the game over there in the side little picnic area.
Well, that's the media. They want you to go back and talk highly of the town of Ottumwa. You got some scores before we go to break?
Well, let's go to break, and I'll come back and update some scores.
Well, we can't go to
You
break
can't?
yet.
Well, I can get you some scores then. Let's get.
Thank you, Tony.
Can I refresh this page real quick?
You can do whatever you want, or I can thank some sponsors. Of course, each and every Friday night, we're fed by the best in Central Iowa. Our Friday Night Live feast, 34s, Black Market Pizza, 2 locations to serve you in Ames, and of course right here in Ankeny, 34s, also in Ankeny, and Valley West Mall. Bennigan's and Army Post, want to welcome them to our Friday Night Live feast. Our pre- and post-game partners, you'll be hearing a lot about Bennigan's. I ate all that food tonight. Chicken Coop, Encore Pizza with our buddy Dennis Gibson out there in Johnston. Famous Dave's, 2 locations on 22nd and Merle Hay Road. Kevin and Dave do a superb job with the big platter that we've been getting all season long. Fat Boys, Home Plate Diner over there on the east side. Overtime Hub, Sports and Grub, and Ruby Tuesdays, all great supporters of Friday Night Live and keeping the energy up in our command center for everybody that extracts the scores and works hard all night, keeping you on top of high school football until midnight each and every Friday night.
All right, let's get the scores in Class 4A CIML. Ankeny over North 21-0. Valley over Indianola 10-0. Both games in the second quarter. Fort Dodge now 10-0 lead near the half against Urbandale. Mason City leads Hoover 21-0 in the second. Johnston by 1 over Marshalltown late first 14-13. Southeast Polk leading Waukee late in the first half 21-7. Dowling Catholic near the half leading 42-7 over Des Moines East, and Grinnell leads Des Moines Roosevelt 21-0 in the second quarter, and Ottumwa halfway through the second over Ames 7-0. At halftime, Muscatine leads Davenport West 14-0. Cedar Rapids Xavier now back on top of Prairie 14-10. Washington over Jefferson and Cedar Rapids 14-0. Dubuque Wahlert over Dubuque Senior 14-0. City High over Waterloo West 14-0. That game late in the first quarter. We'll get you more scores throughout tonight. Go to 13now.com or iowasportsconnection.com.
Thank you very much. All of our scores brought to you by Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance and, of course, the title sponsor of our statewide scoreboard show from 10 to midnight. We'll be back with our Toyota Des Moines Sunlight Reports on Friday Night Live.
Casey's, it's all good.
It's all good at Casey's General Stores. This month, purchase any hot lunch sandwich and get any 32-ounce Coca-Cola fountain drink for only 79 cents. Pick up any large single-topping homemade to-go pizza for $10 and add an extra topping for free. And while at Casey's, be sure to enter to win a trip to Super Bowl 45 in North Texas from Snickers.
It's all good at Casey's General Store.
Hi, we're the Pauls. I'm Paul.
And I'm Paul.
Waters is Central Iowa's low overhead leader.
Come on in and test drive the all-new 2011 Buick Regal.
You want a great pickup? Choose the GMC Sierra. 0% for 72 months or $5,000 back.
You don't want to buy? Then lease. Leasing is back on all Buick and GMC models.
The best deals on Buicks and GMCs is right here at Waters Autoland.
Waters Autoland, 8 miles south of Des Moines, Indianola.
Catch the wave to Waters. Waters Autoland.
Hi, I'm Bob Oliver with Bob Oliver Heating and Air Conditioning.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Turner. With 20 years of personal passion passed on by 4 generations of professionals.
Hi, Bob.
I guarantee that I can repair, replace, and maintain your system more economically than my competitors while still providing you with experience you can trust.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Donna. Have you had your furnace checked for that cold weather?
You bet. Thanks to you, Bob.
Call now and get your 16-point heating checkup for $89.